Well, here we are, day 2 World Championships. Shot like an terrible day 1 for me. But we've been on the range, we've actually zeroed the gun properly this time. God knows what I did. But all I know is all of yesterday I was like 3/4 high, quarter right. Couldn't hit the barn door. But we've re-zeroed because we didn't have any wind this morning. Don't try putting 3 different scopes on in 3 different days. It's a stupid idea and zeroing in the wind. So here we are, day 2. Going to shoot Alpha today, which is the very technical course. A lot of elevated shots and shots below you. So that should be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to it. So off we go.
Session 2 are better than you guys, for sure. They are. The more enthusiastic. That's the enthusiastic session. Anyway, welcome back to WHFTA 2022, day 2. Nothing much more to say, apart from enjoy your second day. And the competitor feedback forms are in there. We would like to hear your feedback, so take one, fill one in. But as I said yesterday, if you think something is rubbish, give us a reason why you think it's rubbish. Just don't go, it's rubbish because I couldn't bring my cat to the show or something like that. Legit, we've had that. Legit, we've had that as well. But yeah, please put it in there and enjoy your day. I'm going to pass you over to my bovine friend, Mr. O'Mara, and he'll get us underway.
Thank you, legend. Okay, we'll keep it simple. I'll get on with a brief and then run you through lane changes. So always treat your gun as being loaded and carry it muzzle down at all times. Guns may only be loaded when you're at the firing line and only when pointing down range. Never rest.
Okay, so here we are on Alpha course and we're in the quarry section. And one of the best things about shooting this quarry, and I'm not sure exactly what it's going to come like on film, but as you can see, we have targets and that we're actually shooting across a valley. And what happens is the wind comes shooting through this valley and it stuffs your pellets and moves them right and moves them left, and the wind hits the ground. As you can see, it's going up in a hill, and so sometimes it hits there and it will push your pellets up. So this quarry section, this valley section, can be an absolute nightmare. Well, here we are at peg 23. You lay there and you really would not want to fall over the edge there. And there's the target just in the distance. So we're going to back off and we're going to watch Ross hopefully not shoot the dirt. You see how he's got high up in his shoulder. He's barrel checking to make sure he doesn't hit the dirt. And look at that, solid kill from Ross the sniper. And now it's my turn with a Springer. Back in a minute, tell you how I did. Now the danger with this is because you're shooting downwards, you've got to remember your rifleman's rule, so the pellet is going to hit above where your actual aim point should be. And also it's quite hard to range find because you've got the slope and you've got the line. So we're going to give it a little measure. It's a 15mm by the looks of it. Right, okay, so I think I know what it is. Put the aim point in the bottom of the kill, barrel check to make sure we're not going to shoot into the dirt. And then take the safety off. Spanner. And then what you do is you hit the plate and still see it fall over. That's what we call a splitty shot, but it still counts. And now it's Garrick's turn.
No pressure, Garrick.
Excellent. What do you have to say, Garrick?
Glad it went over.
Well, we've just finished the quarry section. First half of it I did well. Second half absolutely killed me. But just look at this. What an amazing piece of ground. And the guys who've been out there setting the course on this have done a truly amazing job.
Did you get the old git knocking that one over?
What are we talking about, you?
That was me talking about.
Well, this is the old gig, Mike Burgess, the one that I said would probably win the veterans, but he is sucking more than me.
You.
Did it despite me. But what a truly beautiful area, and whoever set this course, you did an amazing job, guys. Well done. What was it? Extreme close-up.
Extreme close-up, yeah. Extreme.
I hate these kids who are really good at shooting.
It's really embarrassing, isn't it? Yeah. Our future is secure. Oh, can't do it now, Jet.
I have a friend who's currently...
Jet, if you want, go for number 10.
I have a friend who's currently in Ukraine, might want your number.
Oh, that must have been close. Yeah, yeah. You're up, paid up.
I think I'm going to go again in a second.
You just want me to get on with this, don't we?
Yes.
Well, that's really really impatient of you, so I've got some more words to say about people and stuff like that. So, right, we've gone on about this loads and loads and loads. Key word for this weekend is volunteers. They give up their free time, effort, money, care, devotion, all those really really cool words. I can't remember them all, which is really bad of me, because I've come from a northern education system that wasn't overly great and all that sort of stuff. Not as privileged as the southerners and all that. But I think we owe every single one of them, every person that has contributed to making this, which is ultimately just shooting tin chickens in the woods with mostly decent people. I think we owe them a massive debt of gratitude. Let's have a round of applause. And we've got Nathan here from Western Park Country Fairs, and ultimately without these guys, without these guys, they've actually pigs. Without these guys, all of this we're stood on. This wouldn't happen. It's they've been great with us all the way through this process. Jerome and Nathan, the rest of the team. I think they deserve a massive round of applause. Okay, we're going to try and rattle through this as quick as possible. As I've alluded to earlier, my education system is substandard, so bear with me. What we're going to ask again, the same as yesterday, we'll see who absolutely screws it up. Come round to my right, come round into here. I'm going to pass the trophy to this lovely gentleman here, Nathan. And you're going to have, yeah, woo! And he's going to have the clappy clappy there, and the photos from these two lovely people. Does that make sense? Who's going to screw it up first? Okay, what we're going to rattle out the door straight away, we're going to go with, let us do the juniors. So third place juniors. What a big round of applause for this nice one. They put it the wrong way. Where was your education system? Thanks, mate, I appreciate that. Third place juniors goes to a very, very, very wonderful young lady, Emily Smith. Okay, second place with a, get in. I'll screw his name up again. All the way from sunny Italy, Matteo Corradu on 100. Massive round of applause for these guys. And WHFTA 2022's Junior World Champion, Edward Entwistle. Edward, the first one. Can I ask all three juniors if you just wait, Edward. I know you're dead excited. Just wait around the other side of the tent, Gary will come see you. We've got an extra prize for one of our sponsors. Okay, what we're going to go with next is we're going to go with the recoiling class. In third place with pretty fantastic score of 100 points, and he is genuinely one of the great ambassadors of this sport. The amount of people that he's put into this sport and guidance that he's given is phenomenal. He's one of my favourite people in this entire game. Brian Sampson. Yeah. And all the way from the Netherlands after a really, really tense shoot off, also on 100 points, Jonas Velhaber. Okay, WHFTA 2022's recoiling world champion. Also a great guy. Looks like Kip out of Futurama, but that doesn't make him less of a great guy. Steve Whiting. Just as a side note, Steve's been one of the guys that's been here all week as well, setting all this stuff up, so another round of applause for this man. Okay, we're going to go to the 2-2 class. In third place, all the way from Australia, Tim Hale. And second place in the 2-2 class, Ed Tandy. The WHFTA 2022 HFT 2-2 World Champion is Graham Cargan.
Well done.
And on to the ladies. In third place, another awesome human being who keeps me stocked up with caffeine, Michelle Parsons. And in second place in the ladies class, it is Debbie McNaught. Once again, another great lady. Another one of the kind people that's given up her free time to help us guys out. And this year's WHFTA 2022 ladies HFT World Champion, Teresa Reid. We're going to go with, it's the veterans class next. Age before, well, it should have been age before beauty and all that sort of jazz. Where are we? In third place on 105 points. Likes a good regulator. Simon Howarth. And in second place, Ron Whitney. What a great smile. Okay, and this year's WHFTA 2022 veteran HFT World Champion is Ken Pothecary. Also sporting a very, very nice flag with a newt on it. Next, we're going to go straight to the manufacturers. We'll keep the open and all the other stuff ready. So, manufacturers teams. Wow! Considering there's only 3 of these around in the world, sort of thing. ISP in third place with 433 points. The team, the individuals contributing to that overall score is Neil Palmer, Howard Killish, Ron Whitney, and Bill Birch. Okay, in second place in the manufacturers teams is Anne Schultz with a score of 436 points. Those people contributing to that score are Simon Van, way, Richard Woods, way, Teresa Reid, yay, and Jason Cowan, who think's gone home. So just have 3 of them. Come on up.
Move along.
These manufacturers in first place is Steyer on 440 points, and the people great. And the people contributing to that score are Kieran Turner, Chris Cundy, Adam Strachan, and Elliot Compton. And we're going to get the remainder of the team stuff out of the way, and it's going to go for the international teams. In third place is Scotland with 419 points, and the people contributing to that score are Liam Hamilton, Graham Livingston, James Hessen, David Anderson, and William Hogan and Greg Moores. Well, this was pretty close. In second place, Wales, and the people with a total score of 427, and the people contributing to that score are Mark Kirby, good bloke, Kev Clark, good bloke, Stuart James, also a good bloke, Harry Compton, good bloke, Dan McMahon and Elliot Compton, both of which are good blokes. Okay, so that means in first place is Team England with a score of 432 points, and the people contributing to that score are Phil Soper, Dave Ramsed, Simon Van, Richard Woods, James McLaughlin, Teresa Reid, all of which are good blokes, apart from Teresa, who's a very good lady.
Yes, industrial ovens, mate. If you need an industrial oven, this is your man for it.
Gary, no! Gary, no! No! No!
Do it!
No jokes. We're going to get into the open class, which is, goes all the way down to 12th place.
Are you going to play?
And given all the conditions, everyone's shot remarkably well. So, in 12th place, I think he's actually gone home. One of our sponsors as well from Derwent Rifles is Mark Wilson.
Yeah, he's gone home.
Loves a good moan, but all around a good bloke. James Mack. Next, all the way from sunny Scotland, Garrick Nelson. Next up in 9th place, after a very long shoot off, Howard Kalish. Next up in 8th place is Dan McMahon. In 7th place, Kieran Turner. And in 6th place, after a 10 shoot off, pretty much come on top, is Greg Moores, also a good human. This one's going to go on a little bit longer and all that sort of stuff. So in 5th place, this is one of the people that's been very pivotal in making this happen. A lot of the things that you see here, and just like Brian, he's been responsible for so much good work in the shooting fraternity, whether it's HFT, FT, venture, any of that sort of stuff. And he is, if there was a good bloke, he'd be the good blokes of the good blokes. It's Chris Cundy.
In 2nd place, unfortunately, gone home. Can anyone take this for him?
And in 4th place, Adam Stracker. Third place. Third place. Thank you, Nathan. You're a superstar, mate. Yeah. Is Jason Cowan on 112. Can anyone take it for him? In 2nd place, got a great head of hair, and looks like a young Hagrid. Also a good bloke. Elliot Compton. Could do with some bigger shorts. What a human. Okay, in 1st place in the open class, also a very, very good bloke, and I'm very pleased for this because he's been on fire this year, Neil Palmer. Okay, so it gives me great pleasure having once upon a time when I had some talent, actually had possession of that, to see another custodian of it for a year who is once again a really decent guy, unlike myself. And yeah, it's really good that it's a new winner, it's not a repeat winner, and yeah, congratulations Neil Palmer, this year's WHFTA Overall World Champion. Say again. What's on the floor? Oh, Neil, come back. Matthew and Auntie Jean's just told me off. I've got something else here as well. Come on, Neil. It's gone on the log burner if not. Okay, this has been done. This is the first time we've done it, and thank you, Matthew Furlong. Put your hand in the air. That guy there. So, mate, this is your free throw card. Inside it, so hopefully it can go in the memory bank and not on the log burner and all that sort of stuff, mate. Congratulations, buddy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to not keep Nathan any longer. Once again, thank you to Western Park Country Fairs and all the stuff that you guys have done for us and allowing us to have this. It's yeah, it's been great. Our long drive home. If anybody, before we go, we've got a few other words. Well, before that,
we can't see
thank you. Exactly. Thank you. Once again, big round of applause for Western Park Country Fairs and Nations. Thank you so much. Okay, before we disappear, we have a few other little bits and bobs. We ran a side shoot, which a lot of us took part in. And once again, you're a bunch of generous folk, and there's a couple of prizes for these. There was a speed shoot and an active shoot. Wow, no, not that word. A practical rifle course, and all the money goes to charity. And it is, Liam, it's Yorkshire Air Ambulance. It's going to raise the grand total of £141 and 90p. And the prizes for these are sponsored by our lovely people at the shooting party. And we've got 2 rifle scopes, and the first person who, well, for the speed shoot, goes to Young J Mode. Okay, and then the other person, sadly can't be here, the one, so Jay, you can have this one. Take them both. Disappear. Okay, guys, a couple more things. I don't like the sound of my own voice, I promise you that much. Next thing is, once again, I'd just like to say thank you to everybody that's helped make this possible. I'll get around to individually thanking everyone one way or another over the course of the coming weeks. And okay, that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap. Apart from, we would like all the winners just to dress around to this side, over to my left, if that is possible, for some more photos and all that sort of stuff. And before we all disappear, who wants to lend a final hand and do a sweep of the area and come some bin bags? I need 5 willing volunteers. Stand by. Go.
Well, the Worlds is over and done with for another year. 2023 we'll be back at Weston Park, and what an amazing event it was. From the actual World Championships itself, to the game fair, to the side shoots, to the competitors. What a truly amazing weekend. Fraternity from all over Europe, all over the world, as far competitors far from Australia. Absolutely amazing. How did I get on? Probably best not talk about that. As I said earlier on, putting on 3 scopes in 3 days. I did everything which I've told you guys not to do. Don't mess around on the plinking range and whatever. So I need to start listening to my own advice sometimes. Ended up, I think, joint 7 or 8. Not too great. Good day, second day. Shot of 49, which was 1 point behind Brian Sampson, 4 points behind Steve Whiting, who was the very worthy world champion. And Steve was an absolutely great guy. So what about my predictions? Well, it appears that me predicting stuff is as bad as my shooting. Yeah, didn't do too well on that, so we'll gloss over that. However, one thing I did say is only an idiot would bet against Neil Palmer. Well, I picked Kieran Turner over Neil Palmer, so that once again proves for a fact I'm an idiot. Amazing weekend. I love this sport of HFT. I really hope you've enjoyed these series of 5 videos, the lead up and over to the weekend. If you want to see more stuff like this, please let me know in the comments below, or drop me an email at lifeattherange@gmail.com. Well, that's pretty much about it. Back to normality. I'm back, gotta go back to work tonight with Boo. One good thing is I've decided to treat myself to a Viper Vortex scope, so if you'd like to see a review of that, please let me know in the comments. Take care of each other. I hope to see you all again either at the Nationals, or we've got the Southern Hunters and the Midland Hunter series coming up very, very soon, which hopefully we're going to cover some of those on Life at the Range. So hopefully I'll get to see some of you there, or at the local shoots, or at the SIFT, or wherever we're around. Or if not, hopefully I'll see you again. Hopefully I'll see you at the World Championships next year. Take care of yourselves, look after each other, and remember, be the person your dog wants you to be. Ta-da!